Seeking social validation. One thing I noticed, especially when I was a lot younger, is that I would try to emulate the behaviours of a group to try to make them like me. I would follow the things that they're doing, the kind of things that they'd say, and eventually when they would say something negative about me, even if it was just like in a friendly way, my ego would have to take a hit because I've been trying so hard to make those people like me. And that won't help you build any confidence or seem confident around people. You've probably heard people say things like, "Oh, I love this celebrity." Do you ever think it was because that celebrity copied something that person was doing because they thought that it would seem cool and they wanted to be liked by that person? No. One thing I've noticed is that a lot of people try to present a slightly polished version of themselves when you're face to face. But celebrities in interviews come across as if they're just being themselves. And the reason that is because you've probably seen that celebrity in multiple interviews and they seem to have the same personality and act the same, regardless of who they're with. In the context of like social groups at school or college or work, you might find yourself trying to fit in and adapt so that they can all like you. And that won't lead to any lasting relationships where you've really bonded with those people. What I've noticed is that as I've started to refine my personality and start to understand how to present myself consistently, but at the same time be respectful to different individuals and connect with different people, is that I've actually connected with more people on a deeper level and feel like I've got better at having a good time with people without trying to be liked by them. I want you to become someone respectable and valuable to a group. If you don't fit in with another group, don't try to. They honestly don't really care that much. Everyone's just thinking about themselves, man. Think about that. Everyone's thinking about themselves. So now you've got to ask yourself, how do I build that confidence in the first place and express myself as someone who's respectable and valuable in the first place? And one of the biggest things that I found helped really build your confidence, and not just building your ego, but actually like your confidence, is doing things that you actually thought you wouldn't be able to do. Something that you thought would be impossible for a long period of time, and you go out and apply yourself consistently until you achieve that thing. For me, that was my fitness transformation. For 2 or 3 years, I really struggled with the way that I looked. It is a bit embarrassing, but I'll put this picture up. This is what I looked like 4 years ago. And then I decided I'd change my diet, I'd start working out, I started doing sports. I just thought I'd lose fat, but I've been building muscle as well. And that gives me a sense of confidence, even if I don't show that transformation to people. So think of something that you think you won't be able to do, and go and prove yourself wrong. Not so that other people can see that you've achieved that thing, but so that you can actually improve. And that's going to help you present yourself as a much more consistent, respectable, hard-working individual. You will feel a significant change in your confidence if you start working towards things that you thought were impossible to do, or at least were too lazy to do until now. And the reason that you should desire that confidence is not so that you can be proud about everything you've achieved and boast about it, but so that you can then show yourself how you can remain humble, but at the same time try to build those other people in your group up with you.